Good morning, UCLBs. It's plus size review time. Bake City's Muffin plus Protein. I think that's what it's called. They need to work on the branding a little bit. I'm just going to call them protein muffins because that's what they are. Never heard of Bake City before. Bake City, Bake City trick. But I found these in 7-Eleven, and I swore to myself that I was going to stop doing reviews of this kind of stuff. You guys know my opinion on protein-infused baked goods. I am not a fan. That's putting it lightly. But I gotta say, man, I am very curious about these. I would be flabbergasted if these taste good. I've done a little research into the labels, not the company itself, because that's too much of an investment in my time. It's too valuable. I'm not going to Google this company, but I will look at the label. It's right in front of me. So we're going to start off with banana nut, completely random. There's three flavors: there's chocolate, and the blueberry, and banana nut. 22 grams of fat, 42 grams of carbs, only 1 gram of fiber, and 16 grams of protein. Now you might say 430 calories, only 16 grams of protein. That's pretty bad for a protein bar. Yeah, it is. But for a muffin, it's pretty good. Now it depends on how you're going to look at this thing. I'm going to rate it as a protein bar because it's not. It could be great based off that. It actually has a much easier hill to climb in terms of scoring as opposed to if I was rating it as a muffin. Most muffins, if a regular size muffin is under 400 calories, it's probably not going to be good. So I'm hoping they provided me with enough moisture in the muffin itself to, a lot of times protein baked goods are drier than a camel's butt, and that's not what I'm into. I like it moist and delicious. So no artificial sweeteners either. No artificial sweeteners. So I could eat this whole thing, hypothetically, and my farts will not smell like burnt hair. So here we go. Banana nut. It's pretty dense weight-wise. It certainly doesn't look like it's going to taste good. It looks like a protein baked good. Wish me luck. Well, it's not dry, but this weird, this icing thing on top, I don't know what that is. Almost like a gel-like consistency. And the muffin itself is dense. It has very strange, it's not light. And normally, in baked goods, that could be an advantage, but in this case, with a muffin, you want it to be a little fluffy, a little fluffy. And it's not, it's a little bitterness in the aftertaste. Nothing terrible. Nothing I would ever buy again. I'm going to rate this as a protein bar, like I said, a protein supplement. So I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10. As a muffin, it'd be like a 2. So, once again, I'm not a muffin snob or anything. This isn't ice cream, I don't really have super high standards. Double chocolate is next. Calorie-wise, I think it's a little bit more. Yeah, 10 more calories. Macros around the same. A whopping 16 grams of protein. I hope my kidneys don't fail. I take back what I said before. These are pretty dry. I mean, not to the point that I'm gonna choke, but I'm gonna have to wet my whistle. Chocolate flavor though, actually. Shout out to Bang Energy, Nectar of the Gods. Chocolate flavor though is fine. Once again, not something I want to put in my mouth ever again. I'll give that one a 5 out of 10 as well. You guys are probably saying to yourself, Eric, you're being very, very fair and nice with you're being very nice. I guess it's because I expected these to be much worse than they actually are. So I really thought I'd be slapping these things into the stratosphere. They're not offensively bad. They are good, but they aren't offensively bad. Wow, this is the saddest looking blueberry muffin I have ever seen. Look at that. Wow. They gave me one blueberry, it looks like. Do you mind? Tokyo Drift's happening right outside my window here. Either my mind's playing tricks on me, or the texture of this one's a little bit different than the chocolate one. It's, like I said, not horrible, but as far as gimmicks go, look, is this better than a regular muffin for those of you out there who are health conscious and you need a meal replacement? Yes, you could find things with more protein for sure. You could probably make better choices. It's a little low on fiber too. You expect a little more fiber in something like this, but I think that there's definitely a market for this product. Some people are going to enjoy it. Some people are going to hate it. But if you give me a choice between these and a complete cookie from Lenny and Larry's, I'll take the muffin every time. I just think the texture's better. Get some coffee with it, or some cold brew. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'll give them all 5 out of 10. Everything went better than expected. As always, though, with any review of mine, you should try it for yourself. If you're as interested as I was, try it for yourself. You might disagree, you might agree. Taste is subjective. But it's just cool to see this kind of thing in 7-Eleven. I rag on the protein-infused goods and all that. But the fact that there's this many options for people who actually care about how they look and how they feel now in places like 7-Eleven is pretty cool. I mean, you can go into 7-Eleven, you can get one of these, and then you can get like a taquito and an extra large Mountain Dew big gulp. You get a big Mountain Dew big gulp at the same time. It's #balance. So anyways, guys, give these a shot. Not horrible, but not really my bag. Thanks for watching.